There is renewed hope for a ceasefire in West Asia. Hamas has approved a US proposal for a phased ceasefire deal in Gaza, dropping a key demand for a complete end to the war. This comes as calls for the return of Israeli hostages have intensified yet again. Thousands took the streets of Tel Aviv on Saturday to protest against the Israeli government. Waving banners and flags, the protesters demanded that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accepts the ceasefire deal. They also called for fresh elections after the deal.
I don't know. I really hope that there will be. This is the right time. The IDF wants an agreement. The Shabak wants an agreement. The Mossad wants an agreement. The people of Israel want an agreement. Everybody wants this agreement. Hamas now wants the agreement. It's everybody wants the agreement. We should have this agreement. We are here to urge this agreement, and we want it to happen now.
So we need to get those hostages back. Human life above everything else. This is what Israeli democracy is about. My only demands are that immediately after the deal, Israel go for elections. It's time to reestablish trust between the people and the government.
Israel says Hamas is still holding about 120 hostages. About a third of them now are assumed dead. Hamas and Egyptian officials have said the proposal could lead to a framework agreement if embraced by Israel. The apparent compromise could help deliver the first pause in fighting since November last year. This could set the stage for further talks on ending a devastating 9-month war, as it still continues. But all sides have cautioned that a deal is still not guaranteed. Hamas still wants written guarantees, quote-unquote, from mediators that Israel will continue to negotiate a permanent ceasefire deal once the first phase goes into effect. Now, according to reports, Egypt will host Israeli and US delegations to discuss outstanding issues in a possible ceasefire agreement. Egyptian media has quoted a senior official saying they are conducting talks with Hamas to conclude a prisoner-hostage exchange deal. Meanwhile, Israeli forces have stepped up military strikes across the enclave. At least 16 people were killed when an Israeli airstrike struck a school in central Gaza. The UNRWA, the UNRWA school, was sheltering displaced Palestinians in Al-Nusayrat.
They intend to finish the people before the ceasefire. Yes, we stopped being mindful due to fear. We were sitting in the classroom and all the glass came down on us. Some people were thrown here and others there. Our children as well. They were crying and screaming. It's not sensible of them.
The Israeli military has claimed that militants were operating in structures located in the school area. The IDF said it targeted gunmen operating in the vicinity after taking precautions to minimize risk to civilians.